Hi, this is Gail Fry, and I am doing my personal goals for the leadership program. So, my personal information, my name is Gail Fry. I'm a mom first, a wife, and a teacher with the Wichita Public Schools. I'm an avid runner, and I enjoy indoor cycling and, in general, just being outdoors. My boys are 19 and 21. My oldest just moved to St. Louis after graduating from college, which has been hard on me. And my youngest is working and learning what life is really like and is maturing and figuring out who he is. I also have two fur babies whom I adore. Casey is 12 and Finn is almost 10. And my husband and I have been together for 26 years and we've been married actually today, May 3rd, for 24 years. So I feel very lucky to have him in my life. I'm a teacher with the Wichita Public School District. While I love teaching, there have been some challenges throughout the years. However, I do it because it gives me purpose and I do feel like I'm making a difference. My educational background, I went to Butler County Community College right out of high school. That was back in 1988. Yikes. And graduated from there in 1991 with my Associate of Arts degree. And then I went to Wichita State where I got a Bachelor's of Arts in Social Work, and I was a social worker for 18 years. And I also did that while I was staying at home with my kids in the evenings, so I could stay at home with them. And I did that for a while until they got a little bit older, school age, and then did some parent work and some different stuff before I became a teacher. So um, then I decided to go back to school because of my para work at my children's school. So I went to Southwestern and I got my bachelor's of elementary education in 2010. And then decided, hey, I'm subbing. I haven't gotten hired yet, so why not work on my master's? So I did that, and I finished that my first year of teaching. And when I got hired, finally, I finished that in 2013. And then currently, I'm at Fort Hays trying to get my leadership non-degree for my goal to be a principal someday. Personal goals. Well, this was a hard one for me. I can do some short term, but the long term is a little bit harder. So short term, 1 to 5 years, I want to have my car and my home paid off. I would like to have completed a long term goal of mine to run 20 marathons, and I need 3 more of those to reach this goal, which has been hard because of the pandemic and all the races being canceled. I was on track, but they got canceled, and I have not signed up for another one yet. So I'm excited to see what my boys do with their lives, and I want to stay healthy. 6 to 10 years, maybe move near an ocean somewhere, or possibly close to wherever my kids are living, maybe even grandkids. That would be very exciting. Continue running and maybe running some ultras. I ran an ultra last year when I turned 50, and that was a big deal to me because I attempted before but never finished one. So I finished one last summer, and that was super exciting. And staying healthy again is one of my 6 to 10 year goals. Beyond 10 years, not sure. And of course, staying healthy. Health is, I think we take it for granted too much. So I think it's super important. Professional goals. Well, 1 to 5 years, becoming at least an assistant principal in our district or surrounding district. 6 to 10 years, being a principal in our district or surrounding district. And beyond 10 years, I would like to retire in about 13 years. So we'll see if that happens. Why Fort Hays? When I decided to go back to school, it was a difficult decision for me. I've been a student for most of my adult life, and I knew what the commitment of being a student, and I know how huge that is. It takes over your life. It changes it in a good way, but it's also makes it so there's not a lot of free time. And I'd had so much free time for these last few years that I was kind of scared to give that up. I also knew that the work would be a lot with me working full time, which it has been, but I got through it. But it was a lot this first semester. I decided on Fort Hays after doing my research to find the most inexpensive college to complete the leadership non-degree program. I knew I would be paying directly for college this time. Turns out it is a lot of work, but I just finished my first 2 classes while working full time, so we shall see how the rest of my classes go. And that is it. Thanks for listening.